Hey y'all, what's up? It's been a minute. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gibson's 92. Give you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by me, the Queen's back. Check out the background. Yeah, new background. New setting. I just want to just make this video. And my Super Saiyan senses have been tingling, and I have been really been like just taking things easy. I know it has been a huge change for everyone. I've went through some changes in my personal life, but I say this: never say never, never give up, period, and keep doing what it do. But I want to talk about some things that follow up. I've been really creating a lot of stuff. So I am a creator. I love to do what I do. You guys know what I do. And I just want to talk about some things like music wise. Now, it's been a minute since you've seen me in the flesh, since you have seen my face, what I look like. So this is going to be my thoughts video. And like I said, I think that lots of times I kind of feel like some things need to be addressed, okay? But as far as music is concerned, since I love to talk about that and you guys love music, I'm going to talk about some artists that definitely are underrated. I'm going to start with the groups. And I think that besides everything, we know the pandemic with the COVID, we know we got people with virtual concerts, so I'll talk about that. Some of my favorite artists, they have been doing the virtual concerts, which is a great way and a great resource for them to keep performing and do the tours online, and so for the fans that still connect with them. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, it's not gonna happen. What I mean by that, it's not going to happen like until this COVID pandemic goes away. And I've seen like even concert tours, some artists, they have pushed back to 2022, which I'm going to say this: I hope and I pray in the universe that concerts will be able to open up. So, but like I said, I know we're still going to have to wear our mask. I mean, if it does happen, I know there's no way, because this COVID thing has really taken a lot in the music industry too. So I really like the fact that artists are still pushing through. Do not let this COVID, keep them from like booking these stages, and I think that now it's like the virtual concert tours are pretty much a good way for artists to still connect with their fans. And also the fans can still, like I see them virtually live on like YouTube, streaming services, and all that great stuff. I'm going to talk about June's Diary. Now, you guys know I'm a huge JD fan, huge JD Squad, JD June's Diary fan for life. Now, I have been thinking about some things, and I have been seeing other people's videos. They're doing an amazing job. Shout out to people that I've connected with on this platform. You're doing a great job. Keep doing what you do, because really, we need to see some changes. And I think it's like this. Speaking of June's Diary, because I woke up today and I thought about June's Diary. I said, okay, June's Diary, they've been hustling since 2016. So they've been together as a group 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. This is 6 years. 6 years as a group. But I'm really, like I said, I'm the kind of person, like I said, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes as fans. And like I said, they have pushed through obstacles. But I want them to put out new music this year. You know why? I'll tell you why. I've seen other groups like the K-pop groups. They're doing their thing. They're very successful. I like some of their music. They're dope. Same thing when it comes to R&B, hip-hop artists and groups, because I find it really funny how in today's market of groups, we should be able to have a variety and versatility. R&B groups are important, period. Hip-hop groups are important, period. But see, in this day and age of music, the fans are going to have to step it up. Okay, we can't just be on social media. But it's good to promote your fave, because that's what people do. I promote my faves all the time. My favorite artists, I always promote them. You guys see me. I promote an EP, a mixtape, an album. It's there, boom, there you go. Then, I'm also thinking about, for June's Diary, I want them to get on the ball, performing live, and do the virtual concert thing, because it will benefit them. It really will. I mean, it will benefit them. And I know they've been hustling, they've been doing their thing, and nothing, like I said, so far they have done great things. I'm promoting them as much as I can on this channel because I have been doing that. But the thing is, with them, they're gonna have to get more exposure. Okay, they're gonna have to get a lot of exposure. Now I don't know. I know like their management, their team. I'm aware of like who they're around, who they're working with. But June's Diary, they're very talented. Period. Talented. Okay. We need to see more of that, because I feel like at this point, you know, I just want the music to be heard, and I know there's a time frame and a time gap for June's Diary. Okay, so they have pretty much been still staying consistent. The issue is it takes longer for groups to put out music. I've noticed that. But then again, sometimes it depends on the artist. It depends on what kind of management an artist has. That's a make it or break it. That's a big, you know, that can help an artist a lot. Or sometimes it doesn't help an artist. I just feel like June's Diary, I feel like this year they should be able to put out new music. And like I said, I know they've been working very, very hard. You know, I've been patient. And like I said, you have to really make sure that you know what you want to do when it comes to your art, your work, your gift. Even with me, I like I said, I've been there. I always be there. Sometimes I'm like, Dad, I'm not going to rush my work. It's not going to happen. I don't want June's Diary to rush and just put out any old thing, any music, just to please the audience. Because I'm going to tell you something, really, R&B and hip-hop needs to come back, period. The genre needs to come back. And there are a lot of talented artists that are reviving the genre. And especially, like I said, I don't even want for them to feel like to make music just to be making music, but they have their own sound. They have their own nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? And the last song, the last single they put out, Way Off, that was what, I think that was last year. But I feel like even to capitalize off of that, we should get a new EP, a new mixtape. You know, and then I know we've been waiting on this debut album, but I have to be honest, we're going to have to really promote them. We're going to have to really promote them and really, like I said, step their game up. And I think that sometimes I feel like even with the social media thing, it's gotten a lot of that toxicity. And really, most of these artists, they're still learning, they're still growing, they're still building their brand, which they should. And I've studied stuff about the music industry too. I love studying stuff like how to do good business, how to know what's what, how to know, like, you know, how to protect yourself. Because like I said, I want people to know, protect yourselves, because really it's like a lot of things have happened, and I've been at the point I'm like, yo, I've moved on, so it's time for new adventures, new chapters. And that's just how it is. You're gonna have some people, you're gonna have to leave them behind to get where you at, you know. And it's just true. You're gonna have haters. Let your haters be your motivators, you know, because let them be miserable and let them be. If you got people that actually care about you and they're genuine, you will see it. You will see it along the way. You will see it along your journey. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to take anybody's crap just because they're whatever to you. But you always have to know that's that inner badass in you that can make a difference. That's why I've been really reevaluating my life, just thinking about life and seeing where I'm at now. I'm blessed. Okay, I'm very grateful. There's nothing that is amazing than being grateful. How far you came, how far you're at, and what you can do to get further and better. Now, as far as virtual concerts, like I said, it works, for these artists. But like I said, I hope by the time, maybe around summer-ish, fall-ish, that I really want to hear new music. And I look forward to new albums from R&B artists and from hip-hop artists as well. Because there's some really dope artists that I look forward to hearing new music. Even some artists that have been out for a while, they're still new. They're supposed to be putting out their sophomore album. So I'm looking forward to them. Like I said, but yeah, I just want people to know that there's some things that, it's like you have to look at things for what they are. And you can't be afraid to, like I said, take matters in your own hands if necessary. If you have to turn to a Super Saiyan, if that's the case. But I think that listening to other people and seeing how like some things they're not right, especially nowadays. Let me tell y'all something. Some things I put two and two together and I'm like, interesting. But then at the same time I'm like, some things it just was like ridiculous how things came, about. And I think that it's very sad. Like even like I said, some people's like, I'm a kind person. I just don't like no leech mofo. I definitely don't like no mofo trying to, like I said, you got some people, like, successful people. And if you're a successful person, I don't like saying it because you're a successful person. So you are a successful person. I'm speaking in general for all of us because we are successful. Most of us are. And it's a journey to take that bit of like grain and salt and put it into your gift and make sure that you're able to really put in the work and push through, because you have some people, they low-key are envious of you. And I even have to be mindful too, because I know some folk, they can say, well, in the words of Tupac, what Tupac used to say, I'm not going to say it, look it up, but it's like you have to look at people for who they really are when it comes to like how they think about you, their words, their actions, their behaviors, their characteristics. I have been doing a lot of like, reflection on my life. And I also appreciate people who are a huge inspiration who have said, listen, you have to encourage yourself to just keep pushing, keep growing, and just never give up. And make sure that you know that you are one of a kind. You are unique. Everybody is different, unique. We're made not to be the same. Everyone's not the same. Everyone has their own characteristics. And also just be mindful of, like I said, what you can do with your art, with your gift, because you never know. And don't let no one don't ever let no one discourage you. Also, don't compare yourself to nobody. That's another thing that I've noticed nowadays. Because people, to me, you'll know the ones that it's like if they always talk about themselves all the time, and I notice that they love to talk about themselves all the time. And what you got to do is, which I'm going to make some more videos about other things, so keep in mind that just listen to them. When you listen to a person, you will find the information. You will know the information. You will see the information that they're telling you, because that will let you know, are they a good person or a bad person. Okay, so with that being said, you always have to keep in mind, because you got some of these people, it's like, I'm talking about the weird in a bad way. I'm talking about people who are, not really good people. Because I think that even looking at how things are going nowadays, it's like you just gotta have to really be careful. Okay, I made that up, period. Be very careful, because you can really see people, try to scam, try to like slither their way. Stop them when you find the red flags, because I guarantee you it will save you a lot of your time being wasted, your energy being wasted, and you matter. So that's just all there is to it. So I think that, you know, you have to really just be your own boss, be your own manager, and make sure that, you know, you can do it, period, no matter what. But as always, guys, I want you guys to know it's been a lot going on. I'm just chilling, just relaxing, and like I said, I'm just creating a lot of really great stuff. So keep in mind, like I said, I will keep, you know, giving you guys what you guys need, what you guys want, and with music and all that great stuff. And also, I want you guys to know that I'm really anticipating new music. I really am anticipating new music, as a Super Saiyan should. And also, like I said, once I get myself like more, you know, like I said, doing my thing and, you know, seeing how things flourish, yeah. So with that being said, guys, I just want to talk about like June's Diary, because I have to talk about June's Diary, because I want to make a video. And you know what, I'm gonna make, it's not gonna just be a my thoughts video. This video is a special video because it's something about June's Diary as a group that is missing in today's music, especially in R&B and soul music. Because I listen to the other musicians of the girl groups of before their generation, and I look at June's Diary. And June's Diary, they're so talented. They're everything. They got the looks, not just the looks, the talent, the craftsmanship, the work ethic, and the showmanship. And I have noticed that a couple of months in between, they'll release music. Alright, cool, Junebugs, we always come through. JD Squad, we're going to promote. But we're going to have to really step it up. And what I mean by step it up, we're going to have to buy the music. I hope that they put out something by this summer. Please put out something this summer. Put out some music, virtual concerts, do that, like I said before. But then again, like I said, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, and like I said, they even had to, you know, adapt to things. But I just want them to like know that they can do it, along with the rest of the girl groups. Check out the other girl groups, Citizen Queen, they're very talented. They're R&B pop girl group, dance group, they're very talented. Good Girl, they're very talented. They're an R&B hip hop group, because really the music landscape, there are more up and coming new artists that have been putting in the work. They just need more exposure, and it's up to us fans to promote them and buy the music, because really they can't just do it on their own. I mean, yeah, in a way, but really I just want for these groups to really know that it's really about like consistency, creativity. Also, why I'm really concerned with nowadays, even this music nowadays, mainstream music, it is what it is, I'll say that. But like I said, I just want these groups to really step up to the plate, because I remember growing up, we had like a lot of like the successful R&B and soul like girl bands and the boy bands. Like, you had to be talented. They had to be talented. They had to have some really creativity, and the music was really good. These groups, they make good music, period. Because I've heard their projects, I promote their music, I have really, you know, analyzed their sound. I just want to make sure that they get, you know, the recognition that they deserve, and they have longevity. Because I find it very just funny that nowadays it's all about putting out fast-paced music. But then it's like, when it comes to like stuff like music and art, you can't rush it. It takes time. And really, to build up that confidence in your craft, you're going to have to really make sacrifices to get where you need to go. Also, you have to make sure that you have a game plan, which I know that June's Diary have a game plan. I know Good Girl, I know Citizen Queen have a game plan, because really I don't really. Also, oh yeah, check out this R&B soul boy band Next Town Down. Check them out. They're very talented. They put out their single Honest. I did a review of that song. I think that song came out last year. Last year. No, it didn't come out last year. It came out this year. Yeah, I remember. It came out last year. I think early in January. So please, check them out. Because really, like I said, I see the K-pop groups. You see how they're blowing up. They're doing their thing. And listen, I love music from all walks of life. It ain't got nothing to do with, it doesn't matter. It's just, I find it very frustrating at times, because when it comes to R&B artists and hip-hop artists trying to get their name, trying to, really, become the next of themselves for their generation, there's some things that in the future I will be able to talk about. And I want you guys to know that, like I said, when it comes to music and talent, talent will always prevail. It's just that making sure that you gotta know the business and you gotta learn the business along the way. That way you'll know, okay, like I said, you have to be careful, because your brand, your reputation, especially as musicians and artists alike, it's we just gotta keep going. We gotta press on, gotta push through. Also, no red flags along the way. But I just want people to know, please check these groups out. And even like I said, nowadays it's like this. We gotta just do better as in buying the music, and making sure that we keep pushing and just be real fans. Because like I said, I'm just going to stay continuing on my platform to promote, and that's what I want to do. So I just want you guys to know, have a beautiful day, take care of yourselves, and that's it. I just want to get some things off my chest, and that's that. So you guys, stay tuned on the next episode of Gibson's 92, Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Guys, if you want to share your thoughts, your opinions, do that. Please like, share, comment, subscribe down below. And also stay tuned next episode of Gibson's 92, Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Peace. Bye bye, you guys. Editing out. Super Saiyans out.